everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, ah. Say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are.
Na wo kwa koyo nia ebetwam akwa ba nyina no ena me hye wo bo me se adansidie ebeye wo dia nkonimdie ebeye wo dia yiyedie ebeye wo dia enti hye no nso ema me se nia enne no ede bekwa ba bia no onyame wo chefa wo mu ma wo na nia onyame wo mu ede ma wo no eye nkonimdie enti hye no nso se efie na wutimu no bibia ebekọ yi pepepe ediama oh emo papa aji akonwa papa menya nte wonka enti me pa chew technician hwemame na mente papa nka
amo official
papa afi nkomesan ye ho na me ma wo yakọ nso me ma wo yakọ
Bishop medase
mini Rainbow atiefo ahwefo radio Rainbow board ye ma yakọ papa
medase bebre nyame nhyira nka.
Amen. Papa na anopai ohun ye de
adom mompai bo ane madaroma no pay michia atiefo omo Rainbow radio wana wabeka ye ho ewo TV so wana wotie ewo YouTube and Facebook afi yenhia entimi ma obi afihia pa na yegidi say afi njuma pa yaye no for the past 32 years echo 33 years no afi yebekam amana kosro nsem no bebre se na be ya ye community no yebetimi aboye ho ban na bone bia embeto ye de fekra ne se every year bia no ye hwe se na be ya yebetimi educated information abrɛ community no. Nti nneɛma mmienu ana yɛyɛ afei. Deɛ yɛde ka yɛ know your right. Nti sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a sɛbe wokɔtɔ adeɛ anaa police ni gyina wo anaasɛ woba ha na biribi si a obiara nsisi wo no. Yɛ start series bi a yɛfrɛ no know your right. Ɛno no ɛyɛ straightforward to the point. Na yɛde ɛno nso aba. In addition to 3 radio, TV, and social media programs, articles, and nuggets, every Monday, and community updates. Now here, young kwano, near my bed, and in a typical week, my community, send you educating. Bishop, I feel the Nyamiada Roma, awarding wo, so akoya name, aboa community, I hope so also here.
Nyame ahyira me. Nyame ahyira me papa. Yɛda wase. Sania onyame di ya beduru no menim sɛ afiwe yi ɔde yɛbɛtwa na ne ɛka ho bia no ɔde ama atiefo. Na papa me hyɛ aseɛ ama wo akasa no na mebisa sɛ for the past 32 to 33 years wayɛ saa adwuma yi no, what has been your challenge? Ɛdeɛn na yɛ wo challenge na ɛdeɛn nso na yɛ w'anigye ɛne watumi aso adwuma yi mu for 32 to 33 years.
Yes, Bishop. We started na me wɔ me mid-20s. I'm a year a friend me as a lawyer no. Na me wɔ me mid-20s. And as a young man who see any me never mature just as I see me mature that me one ba me one anano. It's been God's blessings throughout. Sabi, you started law. Na Ghana lawyers are a waha mo firm. Na me say omundu. Okay.
Wow.
Now oka ofe kwetiamo a couple of people ana a Kenya nimo na Kenya ewo Finsbury Park. Omo na no moye lawyers ana Martin Ufosuhene ewo Doston. Omo na no moye solicitors ewo krom. Of course ne ewo barristers bebree. Enti me se na woni na me ye barrister ana chire me be ye solicitor. Enti nipa na me Charlotte Boite. I am former chancellor of the Conservative Party. Kwesi Kwarteng ne maame. Ono na otete me from the beginning as a barrister. Actually, Yane Martin, I started Collisons and Co. And as a young person, o kono usua de, Benjamin Chade, 32 years, August, na 33 years. Nyame aso yemu as a lawyer. Na wo hwe community na ade a ɛyɛ me de bebree ɛyɛ legacy ne den 1999 and the first time I'm about radio so time no be amfa law emba radio so we were the first people I did radio by many space clotting yeah no Voice of Africa near you in the bedroom Leighton Leytonstone na near you the bedroom Maryland station na nkyɛn mekae doses me driver and my park me wia me hon ma question them near they call other pirate radio stations and for me the key moments I say yetimi fa community from baby ewo na Ghana lawyers for yendu 5 UK meka solicitors or matio more business some of them normally Indian for na ye adwuma basically Ghana for solicitors bebree across the whole United Kingdom. A lot of them are and those are the highlight. The challenges are just like any business because your business is highly regulated. And to say na be a obi ton ade or McDonald's no kofi na one na yere kokon na ntokwa bam na obi ba ku pra ono no ni problem no ni police for pen what problem. We are solicitor na wo ne wo yere kokon na wo bono ana wo koye drink drive na ye chewa yetimi gye wo license say wo ye lawyer yetimi gye from sem because yes wo ye dwuma no ho fi na unfortunately for us as in every profession ye wo papa and ye wo boni na boni no unfortunately no eba etimi affecting crofo bebre and internet program say me no because since 1999 I'm a bar radio so for the first time 1999 bisi no yasesa community nim ama eneno obi pa advisor eno ansa waso ne radio what's on the YouTube, what's on the Facebook, what's on the TikTok. Yes, be more my advice. Unfortunately, I need the right advice. And I keep saying, sir, oh, two sin, won't shoemaker also two sin. And I said, so we am here, we are, won't call Ubia or Ton Adia or McDonald's or Mawadro. Lawyer. In this country, no, almost to be my immigration advice, solicitors, barristers, and my license, a free OISC, also sound more about immigration authority. No. Unfortunately, when you're lawyer, meka lawyer, meka obi a ya jo say lawyer, you obi a na opre say ofra wo. The fact say wako law school no nkyerɛ sɛ woyɛ lawyer. Lawyer, I was say aban agye watum. Nti omo advice ni nyina omo nyɛ lawyers no. You be start your advice, you must be very careful. Because nkrofo bebree akɔ prison, say mama immigration advice, oma gye nkrofo sika, oma nyɛ adwuma no, na oma kɔ prison. Enti Bishop, I highlight the downsides in the EBB, but legacy, the BR mechanic still no be cost strong, and there's no intention to give up yet, because in Kwalabebre or minimum me training more because of me training more. Unfortunately, say we have statistics. Lawyers are almost black people, especially solicitors. Yeah, kakra bi offer the professional. You do 3%. Intimi medjuma me see on say me training good, quality, competent, diligent lawyers, and I've done that for so many years, including omokra bebre my training omo and sebe. Say omu team asem nko ade a almost on be good lawyers. And Bishop, I am the say and then my son we share bio.
Wow. 32 to 33 years experience. Near menim say a very simple and nice proverbs are you can say experience is the best teacher. And this say ubi wo 32 to 33 years experience a say ne counsel, ne advice, ne directives will not fail. And inti none of paying not me catch will say Rainbow Radio International 92.4 FM. UK. Yane Uncle Ben, Lawyer Bernard from BWF Solicitors with 32 to 33 years experience. And I no pay better come na ye twaso afiri ha no mema papa amaye update quick papa amaye update ni wia na afe ye de ene enkomo no ahyehye so ama ba hye no nso na ka ehunu se line side be adwuma no 0208 133 4646 anasi 0208 133 1134 ubetimi de ensem ni bi nso afa ye WhatsApp line no so ediaba na ma ready di ama papa na papa timi aba mu amayen ewo 0777 1950989 0777 1950989 afi ye she ase no enene da edikanya mene papa etna afidie yi so na yedi adisua edi abrewo eninti ebia ubebisa se na sofo na papa no ehefa ena mehwehwe na mehu no telephone number ben ena mehwehwe a metimi afre wom ewo so mepa chew papa ewo 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters mepa chew the address ni biem 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters Landing N15 4NP Landing N15 4NP debia me ka se ade a obetimi de ahye ade nso a eye easy ade a obi anim na obi aka ho asem wonim se Tesco de ye bought Tesco a landing de eye common and into 7 Sisters ho no Tesco car park ho na obetimi apaki a wo ho be dwo kra na o frɛ age direction na appointment a 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 offer emergency number papa direct 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Nyabutre mami ni yenko papa so na yenko ji update mra. Papa wadaroma ene fa update ni maye. Te ubu ase na bie mu mami na minkoye me ne one waha. Yenko.
Your bishop and update you be focus on a EU for may special video and then by the weekend no on Sabeka. So we be Shannon so a nkrofo bebre ba kromo ha omo beka omo papa and omo maame ho. Na omo ba no na omo di 21 edeko ana na omo ye under. But see an omo di 21. Enti we be na wokoya application abi wo ha wo papa no anaasɛ ohun maame no obi nso wɔ hɔ a wayɛ adwuma nti oni evidence sɛ ɔyɛ dependent. Case of Ali Court of Appeal agye atum nansen ano saa case ne sɛ once a yɛagye atum sɛ woyɛ dependent relative no under your withdrawal agreement and even EU law koraa no sɛ aban gye atum sɛ wama wo 5 years under EU law a na wokɔgye wo indefinite a ɔntumi ntwam. Nti ɛyɛ very good a yɛbɛyɛ video near explaining the procedure and the way I'll be to manage. Enti mo a mo ye mo application mo gina mo papa na mo maame so a yesi mo ensure dependency. Mo a ye refuse mo application a mo call appeal or mo dismiss say. Mo a mo ba ha mo start adwuma mo ye dependence but mo ye adwuma. Court ne se obetimi akoso aye adwuma won show dependency cry any problem. Enti very key say obia woni obia oye application ogina ne maame ana ne papa so but yes one show dependency enti ye refuse no san crofo ni nyina se sia no court of appeal say home office wrong enti I was say ma wasetena no ye nim say home office on be appeal but the good news is na client be obehu ye it's about 3 years ago the same issue was to do with the dependency. December ya omochro yen say onfa proof from brasa ne papa hen. Ono so ne papa no kro ne nako. Enti be 6 years 3 years ne papa no kro ne ni hwe. Enti sata na me Ghana e ba na me ka kire lawyer or handle no me kire no say you should say case law yes no last week and run omochro so mama indefinite leave to remain. Meaning say eventually obey the review no wa confirm and it works and all I say is say law no we use law no effectively a year juma. The other thing a common sponsors I wa na eno nso metro ama omo ayen hwe omo so omo ye sponsors. Home office ayen new guidance started from the 1st of January. Na niema ni be critical. Say first no nka ebia obi koji COS na edwuma ra no timi ma no tua sa skills charge and immigration skills charge a friend of ISC and other administrative charges no home office the abases here wontimi en charge anti sponsors no so wo charge I was say we are very careful there were ways around it almost say immigration skills charge, immigration fee, immigration health surcharge, and other administrative costs. Wuntimi emma nipa na wama na COS no wuntimi nje wono ho. But an American law biaba there were ways around it. Enti more sponsors are so no, you know, me mature a special reporter I de bremo. But will be a sponsor, no person or TRC here. Because home office akase, what charge you be ni ho a ye or license na from say. Intimisremo, I am very critical say as community people. Me kai 3-4 years ago, time as you as omu bi mu say care workers na niema betimi aba no. The first video I may advise say Ghana for any community members. Say my abuse no, yeah abuse no. I know ko social media. Ubehu nkrofo e wo so a almost almost ton COS. Mr. You're very careful. So we are Ghana ni mehu at least 2 people omo yesa. Ba ko minim no pa. So we are Ghana ni tiadi. Uko jina TikTok kasa wo ton COS a. Ya beche watum. You're very, very, very careful. So wo ma obi COS na wo legal cost awoje and other cost awoje. Of course, ubetimi aje. But Home Office new guidance no mo de aba no. Omaka say cost bi wo ho a wontimi nje. Ti we sponsor Mr. for phone na frɛ after you know and after a lawyer it may be so no say aware but obetimi afrɛ you bet kyerɛw sɛ ne be you betimi protect sponsors no ma o makoso I employ community members no mo timi di o maba sponsors na mo pɛ COS ne DCOS and define COS na omo have no 2 months ago me challenge Home Office call omo lawyers omo respondo 15-page document. Nyame nchade court to say Home Office you're wrong. Obi a wo pay COS. We a business wo pay COS now the amount or staff. Wo pay define cost now the amount of staff. Court na ka say Home Office they may be omo can entomre me pese me can too much because I feel I may bet your article on my video just to educate people. For me, you know, Bishop, ade ama mani gi bebree ni say law ya hom can be brave. So what law ase a na what dedicate your time so we be sua law ma niema ye for. So argument here making I wish say I could publish letter 15 pages. Me catch am say ade omo ye na ebi nim. Ye wo bibi a your friend of Tame side principle. So tame side principle, a legal principle. Say obi ya dear aban especially. Na de a ni nyansa ni mu a. Na wo ka kire no na nyansa ni na ontia. Wo de kokota. Obelusu. And that's what is happening in this high court case. And more businesses are more COS their mama staff no. Because of this case, so who your application now? Send a no cover letter come. I was explaining the particular circumstances. Mama in care industry. Care industry contract, and more fixed time, any business, all it says, and said, when you are buying your principal, my agreement, purchase agreement. So our purchase agreement in parliament are restricted. And your mouth contract said, obet me I 20 hours a week, and now 500 hours a year, and now obet me I for 200. I did amount purchase agreement, which means I would me bid formal contracts. And I'm glad what I said to Omo lawyers now, court to what I'm saying is the right thing. And it seems to me, Home Office, unfortunately, one challenge you not de bia can be now jituma. Because excuse me to say, I told them, me said nipana or share case until law na say. Omo lawyers catch them until law say. And I'm kind of on take principle of contract I say. So say contract catch say say. The final one I'm a person be a ehun say. And they are say Home Office are determined say obia woni asetena wa ha obeyi wako. Me no ka say nkrofo a omachichi omo and a charter flight. Labor in the last 6 months, omo yi omo free ha na sin conservative for the omo yi omo 4 years. And it is a winim say wini paper and when you threats and when you fear and panic. We advise a medium community. So wini paper or application you refuse. Ukofa obaba anye yi wakotua connection man some phenomena. Mesrel, you're very careful. The entire America sa Bishop ade ayehuni. Mo use agents and by agents and I mean say omo nye lawyers because me no lawyer be o yes sir. Moko omo ho say omo mfa mo mbra kromo ha as skilled workers sir. Wona wire was skilled worker ama omo. Na wakoji obi sika no de na kan ho say wukun ana wo yire. Na wasadi obi mba aka ho say eye wo mma. First of all, I've always told everyone say lawyer your application amawa. Form na all year wono eye wo form a lawyer no ye no. E was so the mouth na o approve. Details a woman no e was so ya aware. In the last 5 months, yenya at least about 7 cases omaba kromo ha omunim se ye di kun ana eyire kan omo ho ana omunim se ye de ma kan ho se ye omba enti nkola yi nyomo mba ekun ana eyire nyomo kun omo nyomo family member ana obi akọ apply so de nkola no ba ana omo nya aware because nipa na oyɛ saa no no wagye usika de waba wasa akɔgye obi sika sɛ ɔde ne mma ɛbɛyɛ wɔ mma wo so wonya aware because application no when ready what happens ne sɛ meka biribi the friend provided false information misrepresentation and providing false document saa three sɛ wokɔtɔm ne ɛkyew a application na yɛayɛ ama wɔayɛ successful no yɛbɛgye afiri wo nsɛm ama ɛno nso no ɛbɛ create problem nti adeɛ a mede bɛgya mo on this part of me update ne sɛ woyɛ application sɛ agent na ɛyɛ ama wo sɛ lawyer sɛ woa no read the application no because ɔno na ɔyɛ ma wa a ɔyɛ ama wo din mu deɛ watwerɛ biara no ɛyɛ wo na watwerɛ ntoro bɛ mu a wontumi nkɔka sɛ ɛnyɛ ntoro na agent na ɛyɛ maame because wokɔbɔ wo nsa no wagye atum sɛ information a wode forms no so no ɛyɛ true and accurate enti sɛ ɛyɛ true and accurate na it turns out sɛ ɛnyɛ true and accurate unfortunately no wama mislead false or possibly provided false instrument and a false document na ɛno no yɛbɛban no 10 years enti mo yɛnyɛ careful na yɛnyɛ sure sɛ yɛn follow with into that particular trap now akohwifoɔ bi ne greedy people ne selfish people eyi nkrɔfoɔ de agye sika wabra ɔmo twɛn repercussions ɛbɛtumi affect you ti bishop when ni update a mɛpɛ sɛ mɛde bɛma mo
yo emo anapa yi ɛyɛ me sɛ babi a papa de lesson no akɔfa ne update a aba no ebiara fa obiara ho bi na kai ho ne sɛ wɔse wɔn a labor edi ɔmo akɔ fie no ɛkyɛn wɔn a consecutive edi ɔmo akɔ fie for the last 4 years ɛno nti nkratasɛm no tie ɛnyɛ threat ɛna wɔka kyerɛ wo no nyɛ so wɔ threat wo nyɛ so wɔ de hu ɛna ɛto wo so bible kura sɛ nea ani ehu ne nea aso ate ɛna ano edi hu adanseɛ enti adansedie na ɔde abrɛ wo enti mebisa sɛ nkrataa no wɔ nsa aka anamo a wutuo afa nkrataa no ho no ani sɛn papa ɛdeɛn ɛna ɛwɔ se yɛyɛ frɛ na yɛmuku appointment ma wo sania wo nkrataa sɛ mu no atie biara fabra na BWF solicitors akuku damfo a mo hɔ yɛnhwɛ mu ɛma wo wura hɔ a ɛyɛ ahomka me na meka kyerɛ wo ɛyɛ a meta kodi birthday wɔ hɔ enti ɛnyɛ easy koraa ɛyɛ 0208 493 7340 Francis ya book appointment na yɛnhwɛ wo ɛyɛ 0208 493 7340 ɛha ɛyɛ Rainbow Radio International na address a oje na odiako BWF solicitors your preferred community lawyers ho na Mrs. Wama ono ɛyɛ 4th floor Anna House 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters Shenanson 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters ɛyɛ London N15 4NP London N15 4NP anapa yi yenkwe na papa emfa nne adisua no emra adisua no ekoso no wo hwe otama ye 33 minutes past 9 wonso opese ubisa papa bibia efa nia wama yen as an update ne nia oba beka asim foforo ubetumi aba ye line no so on 0208 133 4646 or 0208 133 1134 Wodi fa ye WhatsApp no so a 0777 1950989 papa ene adisua no yenkwe ye hwe children of EU yenko
yo bishop first of all no sɛ wohwɛ EU requirements na age limit ɛwɔ hɔ ɛyɛ 21 ɛde kɔ enti sɛ wo maame anaa wo papa yere anaa wo maame kun I was stepfather and our stepmother no. Say omo ya application ma o na wa bro 21 I will say we show dependency. Dependency ni say bi omo hwe wo ma waduane di. O Ghana e bia na omo ma na won sa ne ma. Se wonya bedu ha wie a we prove say omo hwe wo eni nti na wa ba ha no. Because we proven case of Ali versus the Secretary of State, a Court of Appeal, 2024 citation. A case a call Home Office omo refuse sui because scratch no oba kromo ano obegina ne maame so. Ogina so wie ye no, sorry ne papa. Ogina so wie no ko school ko university ko sua engineering. Obenya adwuma ebe wo nya yere ne ma. Enti se wo hwe a na kyerɛ adwuma oyɛ kra no onye sika sa ne papa afei nso omo fall out niema make ma hyeda na mede emphasis ba so because your community no obehu EU ni ba osi o me papa ne me maame o ne me nkasa omo so omo nye maame me need evidence of dependency me ni way say yamma 5 years before nkwa de a ene sa asem ya make efa wo the first point is say time a omo 5 years omo gitu mu say we EU neighbor ana na banoma omo gitu mu say we dependent enti sa de na free ho court ni say once we prove sa de no say we dependent at the point a we our application e hu yan say we prove bio utimi koye adwuma de enti ete sa na say within EU law and the withdrawal agreement say we benya benefit bi meka benefit a ache de bi anamfa so bi our application na why na yentimi ngi mfuru nsem bio. The only time I bet me agye mfuru nsem prescribed under law say bia wako prison we free kromo more than 5 years and I say bi boni a why enti no ye gye mfuru nsem but ente sa once ye de ama no aka for the past 10 years nkofo bebre wo ho a omo papa and omo maame de omo abaha yama omo 5 years na okoje indefinite no na yesi o show say oda so tene maame fie anane papa fie no ntimi show na omo akon na papa ne so onye ma no ana maame ne so onye ma no na akola na bogija na onhu hwe na why desperate court of appeal no say home office once omo de ma 5 years no say we dependent say we dependent say we adwuma say we nya adwuma e wo se ye de ma enti ade a ye free mu one. First of all, I was at why application near my 5 years dada. 2. I was at who application and yama 5 years no. Who shows say now we dependent at the time I was application. 3. I was say we sure say what that's we UK ha. Until we free her, it creates a problem. But what that's her we okay. 4. I was say we show say nipa na ugina ne so no so wa ana oni ha no at the time we our application at the time of application no owo krom ha ana na we dependent so ultimate show sa na ma we nyina aban se wo se de asetena no ma challenge wo mu ni yenim se mo amanya mo application by June 2021 so wo koya application no ene a ye be reject application no. The entire reject and say one bar within the exceptions are reasonable ground say way and our way into a manye application no in June 2021. Now na me be no 1 year you reject your application now because under the immigration rules no you reject your application and your immigration decision no under section 84 of NEA and answer immigration and asylum where immigration law, as immigration asylum law, nationality immigration asylum law, section 82 and section 84. No, the only time I'll be to right of appeal say a immigration decision. Immigration decision, a decision to vary or not to vary, to cancel or to revoke your leave. When your decision to vary, when your decision not to vary, when your decision to revoke. Ain't any immigration decision. So any immigration decision and more right of appeal. The only challenge I by the judicial review. High Court so I catch and say the decision as to whether an application is valid, a Secretary of State pen will be determined and yet Europe ana any European law. Say application ye valid for immigration rules paragraph 34 at the corner validity of an application da ho. EU applications appendix EU under immigration rules enti say ye case application ye valid under EU law. High Court say ultimate challenge. Enti mo amoy application akọ court ye say wonye dependent nti ye ma indefinite. And then who application now with Niema Makenya and Court of Appeal. Good news or more diabano. Home Office back also application no and valid. Normal rejected. Until then I'll bear. Solution in it. First of all, within the immigration rules, you will be a friend of exception. So our exception, I was say provided reasonable grounds until 1 year application by 2021. Then a year reasonable say Home Office wrong. And the entity 1 year application before no, and now why you refuse to work or court, you dismiss your appeal. Court to say, Sanya man see in court and they are buying wrong. And Tinanka was here the mouth. And then a reasonable excuse and explanation. And to we have application who upload document on the piece I'll say what are the reasonable exceptions I was say we cover letter. Dear sir, I'm making this application now and outside the relevant time limit because, one, the Court of Appeal in the case of Ali versus Secretary of State 2024 a civil appeals court almost say the decision now more saa time no wrong. Two, all those that may call court and dismiss him appeal. No. Court of Appeal says our decision also wrong. Enti the enti application as of June 2021 say Home Office na court muka kire and say me no menye dependent enti mo ma me indefinite. Enti na menye application. But my reasonable explanation excuse no the case of Ali versus Secretary of State 2024 citation EWCACIV and no and citation what they call. This is what it does. A bie kwan ma Home Office akaso be apele omunya apele enti until some be apele no current decision no na Court of Appeal decision no enti we now upload or cover letter no I will provide a reasonable explanation and into the exception near fan show case in ibium no wunja wo ho sa court to law no say one me papa no menini ni asetena menini ni hwe onhwe me yes me ye adwuma anana me ye adwuma two me nye dependent me tiase say me nye dependent but Court of Appeal say because in the year 2017 2015 muji me tum say me ye ba ana say me ye stepchild no because muji me tum mama me 5 years no Court of Appeal say was mama me indefinite no akọ to sa law no bi unya yes na wo di tuma I can bet you say Home Office be accepted on two bases. One, because we have application late, what provided reasonable excuse. Two, also we are dependent. But court to say we are dependent. Still, no, because now we are dependent at the time I am of 5 years. After 5 years, and during the 5 years near the amount, we are dependent. Court to say it doesn't matter because under European law, no. So you not due tuma. So right now, wa crew, ya kasa obi accrue, I say when ya a benefit maun. Obi any ho betimi I just right na too. Now this case is so groundbreaking. So for us, it means so many things. Both the court at the tribunal level, the High Court, and a Home Office are wrong, and they've been wrong consistently for over 10, 15 years. Court not correct no. Yen yen go back. Uni mobia or EU application or refuse to say on your dependent kohun lawyer. Uni mobi or EU application oni ni papa niema oni ni maame niema omo no mu gina omo so. But they man of 5 years before or indefinite no. You see man because oni ni maame niema oni ni papa niema. Case we say was say you hwem near the mouth. Friend no na onkoya application no for fraud. Or koya the challenge I'm raising whether say application is late no excuse also provide no I was so sure now they can bishop when I ye gidi say we ye year na lawyer di wanim na me say wo anye quack lawyer but lawyer papa di wanim a omo a ya bo omo nyina gu potentially thousands of people na ye bo omo nyina gu so many years ago even court boku you know Court of Appeal decision of Ali versus Secretary of State in Intino, and ne omunyina ebetimi akwaji indefinite leave to remain. Now I say this not because I procrastinate. So I can't be procrastinator. Naturally, oboni trima can be bigger, and I say or suggest no. As I speak to you yesterday, December ya be ma obi and ra omo de abrano. And I'm very proud to say, even how much me sorry, none so for what send me text. Akase, what is it? Akwane man indefinite leave. Na odaya sepa, and I'm a catcher and say is one of our joyous moments because mimi what is going through for almost about 5 years. Our kwan and the papa non support no, but and because of case of Alinti, yeah they call ya less than a week. Omode asetana mano, and we're grateful to God to say cases like this, so who explain it now the battle or case now what the core are very likely. Intimate community members, mun use sa case, na mo fan komasem no. Na ye hopeful say we in a year will be dinkunim. Bishop, ahana me de obesi.
Emo papa mpanyinfo kan sɛ ɔbɔfoɔ no nea ne nam egu apa so manya obi wɔ ahoma no so na me wɔ question mmiɛnsa bi de ba ho ba yɛmfa mfiri ha mepatwɔ mema wakye ɛma wakɔ aba ɛba dwumadie yi so.
Good morning.
Morning.
Pacho, maybe so for you, Mama Danfo. Also, your fee waiver almost 8 months in it. When you respond from the Home Office, you see, then over.
So why a fee waiver and a winner response? What it means is a omugusu shame. Now say fee waiver and check because sa fake applications are non conform yening omo yening every. But 2 months a reasonable time. So I feel such a bit me a trauma no chase, but will be some 2 months and check.
But need almost 8 months until I say response. Yeah.
So 6 months. Now your application or annotate your bank statement. Mami take it 2 minutes. Let me explain it there. More fee waiver, more duty. Sadly, we make 2-3 years ago, and I've said it this last year as well. So we fee waiver, or duty. So bank account to be will be disclosed because more access to a credit file. Obi our bank account be answer within our credit agency for either Experian or Equifax or any of the other ones. Into who account no disclose so 1, 2. What the bank account to acquire 6 months bank account at the date of application or actually into June from June to January. I was how they call Mr. Anya bank statement na can how they call. Bibia item be our bank statement car every money scar say over £100. I was say which baby is scanning free and now baby is gonna call. Because what you're doing is also buying and for almost £4,000 and chow. More family of 2 are almost 8,000. More 3 are almost 12,000 and fan chow. A buying the sika kesie we chow. On fan chow so the chow kwa. Or better will near mem. Ain't say who sika na wa bank account anyway juma we and any power shower. I was so disclose it. Now explaining item be about bank account. Sabe, young fan say or Toby be £100. I will tell you to me explain how they are toy. Obi che £100, so the cash go to me. I was so explaining. Obi transfer is come, I was so explaining. Oko to there £600, I was so explaining. Why I say or income and expenditure to income a winner, including cancro for the maono. Nina, I was so explaining. So we are sad now, application acquire. But so we could bank statement no can now the core. Normally with clients, nim ade I would do sika na ye. Enti explain ma say what do bank statement in my reasons, sorry, explanation of every entry above £100. I tedious. But it's tedious because cost him for almost £4,000 and chow. Some way more, I am multiple. And I say cost no recourse to public funds in free also. I was so justified didn't was free so. Unfortunately, no, 1 year sana a bit delay application because on metro say for Webra, and then a delay application. But so we year at the same time. It helps. On your be answer na so explain. Obi or wow, the bank statement ba so explain ya. On yet I feel say be our hano. Na we janesa. Ti o 6 months obetimi a try me be so update. Why?
Yeah, that's it. Mm.
Bishop, when mute.
Na me ka se sane ofasi kyerɛkyerɛ asɛm no mu no akwa no te na wɔhwɛ sane wa analyze adeɛ na woni hwee ka ɔsi yo mate ɛyɛ saa no nti sɛ ɔkɔ lawyer hɔ na sɛ wokotwa ntoro kum akura a ɛne nkura ɛbɛwe wadaka ɛne 12 weeks 12 months kura na adeɛ no ɛnya mbaayɛ mepakyɛ mema wakye ɛma wakɔ aba ɛbɛdwumadie so
The Joseph Prophet and lawyer Mpacho Memobia, good morning, Abishapa.
yɛ dwo so ɔhene
Mpacho, maybe some question about Madam Bako. Mpacho, our 5 years parental rules and so. Now, I'm the man in 2020. Now, so kind of 5 years now, about 2025. But and the card in Amodiama, no card, no. And 2026. And no, because of my year application in 5 years' time, I'm going to say, trainer, Cardinal, I'm going to 2026. And I saw your application and Pacho, not no.
So start year 31st December 2024. O start aka card asema as en komo ye di nyina for the last 2 years wonya well. Se si ani so bia bo card bia so. Card time no e twem. Se obi ka card asema na chese onte de aba. Se wo kan wo 5 years and now 10 years. E date ye the first one ma. Enya wo card ana enye letter. E date no. For example, in 2014, February, yemao 2.5 years. So 2.5 years, no, at the call August 2016. 2016, August, we apply for another 2.5 years. It could be 8 months. So that period that could do accounted to us for 10 years. And to almost ba after 8 months now, almost a brown 2017. And to what could be 8 months for Hona? Yeah, the month February 2014. What the 8 months in a 2.5 years, plus 8 months. Sana obe kaina. And to one some of the last one bebano. Maybe an answer could be 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. That's just a time be out the Bekobia and a cochawa at the American time now. But what 10 years and now 5 years? What can kind from data the first one now? And yet the good card so another a good paper so. Or cardi, my member a visa cocobium. E visa no, I was be a move called e visa. Or my extending it to 31st of March. Miss Remo. So wo book card. Na we use card. One you careful I pamo we human. Inti very careful. Card a crem and ne ye use electronic visa. Saturday a crem we na me free Ghana ba. Me share me dofo bi. Oni ni kun ne ma na obeja ni kun ene ne man. Me share na no si o Uncle Ben. Omo bisa share code. Yeah share code where you Ghana? Ghana immigration has started use share code. Enti se wo asetena na wo koya wo ho card a wakoka wo Ghana. Mesrel e-visa no e wo se wo ye o ma extending it to 31st of March. Minim so me extending bi mu a. Enti ohene jai card na ka na man onye e-visa. Why mpacho?
Me pacho yo mate.
Okay.
Part of that's
That's okay.
Okay.
Papa yengina so na yensu ade kakra wa ha na yemfa mwie obi adwene mu ne yenhwe bibi na visa no se menya ye share code no na me pikin once a eno na me use nti metimi asave obi bisa me so me create share code a niama create dida no na matro na me diama no eno no ebe adwuma
share code no our validity period the nti ate
okay
saa ne sɛ wasetena sesa nti wo create share code na wono share code no ebe kokɔ sɛ bishop share code ya we create me may valid for maybe 1 month and now 4 weeks may valid for 4 after 4 weeks no mewu nti before Christmas no home office announcement almost tua radio stations ne TV stations and announcement almost say wo a wotu kwan bia create share code ansa na wakɔ enti sɛ woyɛ wo ho card a na kyerɛ sɛ wonya wo e-visa wantumi an create share code a wokɔka Ghana a wobɛka woka nso a unfortunately no sɛ wonni e-visa na of course wɔ Ghana a wobɛtumi acreate but sɛ wonni document a de create e-visa na wo create problems ama wo ho enti obiara nyɛ sɛ na yɛka last year no ɛnora sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bɛtu ne baeɛ a yɛyɛ e-visa ma wo ɛyɛ free woba kwa na wo wa ha ne yɛ wa ha nko ade a yɛbɛyɛ ama wo free enti mesrɛ wo monhyɛ no nso na obiara ɛnhu sɛ na wɔsɔ wɔyɛ
Mbo, papa edasi. Me ba cho me ma wachi ema wakwa ba eba dwumadi so.
Yeah, no, now what to say?
Onyame adom na mo mpaebɔ ye hu ye papa apa.
Yo, my passion be say me kan busa lawyer asem kakra.
Kwe. Eni nti na hemfie ho.
Me passion lawyer na me twa na me ye 31st ne so no mo say me card na wunti no. Nka men san lodu for na me famra nt me ye share code no. Ba me ye ya me de kokomo mo no. Omo so mo ye obi picture na ba be da so. Nti se ana me hu na me ye nti me akasa so me san de nyama ne na go system no. Na me download na me ye na obi picture na ba be da so nti se ana me ne den.
Ohene obi visa beda so a e-visa no yenim some of the problems awo ho. Technical issue need to know my extending the 31st of March. Technical issue awo ho ye nkofo picture abeda wo de so. Enya wo fault a. Enti e was say wo e-visa for no mo number be from a resolution department and a resolution section. Fresh resolution for no. Or from na wo ka technical issue na on be correcting. Why?
Mpacho yo me da Spanya min kamo ho.
Okay.
Yenso yeda wase me saying 32 to 33 years experience. One minute on body to me take run ama answer. We na kire say experience is the best teacher. Me pa cho me ma watching ema wakwa ba eba dwumadi so.
Hello.
Me pa cho otiminka.
I'm Pastor Tonka.
Ohene wadaroma tisimu ni enko.
Me Pastor, good morning. No.
Morning sir.
Pastor, Madam Afene, my family, boy, Ghana community. No. Pastor, now become this lawyer say about the no number 10-year route. Anna Matisa about 5-year route. And it's accounted from route and I'm working on first. And I said, me party afresh with the 5-year route. No.
5 years started from date I had 5 years now. 10 years, 5 years, omo mobra. Or started 10 years, now we move about 5 years. And they already were 10 years initially ashe. Anything I advise you be say 10-year route. Now we bet me a 5-year route. Why you English or income? And I say bet me a self-sufficiency. Yen immediately, yen ma when I within a month no aye. Would do 6 months was so I will lose 6 months. Would do 1 year, I will lose 1 year. Koya the mawa 10 and 5 no. We hear the rules now. Be a friendly DLPT. Decision making and definitely leave for parent route and our partner route and then a mile 5 years and a 10 years no. And mobra, almost a different route, almost a parallel. 5 years are never counted towards the 10 years, but 10 years and counted towards 5 years. Okay?
Okay. Thank you for the better explanation. Thank you.
Yeda ase. Okonfo boni na ekonfo a odo ya de kwa wonya hu aduro ma wo enso no wagye wisika no wapam wo seko obegye wudwan no waku nawe obegye wakokɔ no waku nawe obegye unkesua no wakɔ no adi aha de oba okonfo papa ye bemma wo aduro no ama na asan mu yade eno nti je number yi na frɛ na book appointment me pa chew 0208 493 7340 me pa chew no manatural address no enche ye bepon ye pon a ubehia say oni lawyer ebeyi anu babae enti 0208 493 7340 emergency number 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. A short pencil is better than a long memory. Me pacho wo ahoma no so no gina so mame na me fa question we ma papa wachia ye good morning kama say please what document do I need for a spa visa extension of 2.5 documents been over here
also for them for spouse and
yes spouse visa extension
okay and spouse your partner and as a married partner and you hear your requirements now the evidence now being here and your mouth that now we could renew evidence of living together or expression of intention to live together. So we call paragraph 6 of the immigration rules explaining intention to live together as an express commitment. And express commitment, you know, you should any specified evidence, but a bit is a one evidence, a council tax, bank statements for the same address, tenancy agreement in joint names, council tax. Of course, it can be in one person's name, but where Makwaji single person premium, Mayamamo 25% discount, you know, it tells the immigration board is what you try to cancel, not just any papa two. And you're very careful, so the council tax na. The other one I'll be here, so over 5-year route, income. We are 18.6, I will say we have 6 months pay slips, 6 months bank statement, P60 and employer's letter, or marriage certificate. Every time I buy application, be able to so we are unmarried partner under Jan 1.2, and also we bet me a use evidence a check cohabitation. The other one, no, so we move from 2.5 years, first 2.5 years to second 2.5 years. So we are English A1, I will say we are A2. So we move from 2.5 years to the final one, I indefinite now. We are A2, I will say we are B1. Intermediate, the DBA can say, Pam no, tram no. So we'll start to application now, start with the B1. We are B1 now. So what the application is successful, we use to do. Into English language in so can. Then the final thing now, me person be answer shadow so say. Sometimes your application, I am fact cover letter and count. Obia circumstance are different. So you share case of Singh a year 1999 citation. Omoka said the express intention or commitment of living together no does not mean that Najubia or some other dime back. To be one no year juma or outside. Inti week you know in a year anani kunte. Me who so almost started picking on that. But paragraph 6 you know, define express commitment of living together. I will say show evidence. And kase I was some more day near my basamuti together. There are instances of people here Juma or Birmingham, Bamufi or London. And here be the whole month no quite Juma or Befie be 2 weekends in a month, which is 4 days. That's allowed. And one answer was some of my expressed commitment of intention. So I express commitment. It can be through messages. It can be through gift sharing. It can be through living under the same roof. But it's not always living under the same roof. And it's a month together, more express commitment of living together, no, within the rules, you know, under paragraph 6, you know, a ya tofakakra. But share form now, you be a question. Why are you not living together? Munya very careful. Once I know, me use you against you.
Papa me pa say video call ka because in many be your heart, you're from video call and no mo buafu.
Bibia obetumi evidence bia eka ho nti we video call nso a ɛno nso obetumi use so we screenshot a na wode ne nyinaa ka evidence of commitment communication no ho ɛyɛ allowed sɛ wobetumi de ayɛ
Papa Mate. Because the man be how you on video call and on wafu. Maybe I told me watching I'm going to only your last call away. Maybe I told me watching I'm going to
So, Prophet, what do you mean,
we can say you can say okay. And me man you on video call and no wafu no be ana.
Oh, there.
Okay.
I've
Yes, you see, them papa ate you.
my Uncle Brian, good morning. Uncle Brian, that's and to train update the brain. No, the patrol, my brother, and maybe some question, Amano. Why any naturalization? I give me certificate, but I was on person the passport, British passport, no, na or you saw the MP future, you know. Channel, so say, Eunice and Nessa, Bibia Dimana, me patrol, and no, of course, man, see, I mean, Musamano.
obi a oti kromo ha we subject to immigration control over 2.5 years or indefinite stay sankrofo ni nyina samoya e-visa nti sɛ wo brother no so we cry indefinite leave to remain and indefinite leave to enter I was say oye e-visa
Why naturalization or independent or naturalization? I give a certificate. But British passport run on ye.
Me pacho masa. Certificate na waji no betimi dia tukwan. Say ye pay proof of idea certificate no kita no betimi dia ko.
So prophet who say my mbusa bi na e obi su
Ah dabi enanti say lawyer kirem ena wa kirem say nia ema guarantee say ebia me ko baabi me pe information bi afri baabi me de be kwa koto eye passport ID for this what you say eninti adesua ne yesua nti question na me bisa no don't get offended what you say
offended o me not offended prophet David
enti lawyer kire say waji certificate no eye okay but obetimi dia tukwan ye pese kofa proof of ID bibra obetimi di certificate na ko eye enough say ye huni certificate na oh ye okay ye betimi aye senti sa dia ene ohia what you say papa brem
well the question no I'm say ade a me say or say why ye British no unso ka kan so person okoye MP enti onje British passport no
dabi
oye minim baby a we confused wo so will be a British and your passport in the British the fact that we go through section 6.1 or section 6.2 of the Nationality Act we be British by naturalization ontimi nkoye MP wo Ghana I was or na ye revoke ne British citizenship no na offer na Ghana citizenship so who upgrade you from indefinite leave to British wontimi use indefinite leave bio and two brother no obetimi ede ne Ghana passport na akọ Ghana but wontimi mma because ni evidence or the beba certificate no nya evidence ana indefinite stay no nso no wontimi use because wapa ho onye subject to immigration control because of a British citizen. Or a British citizen, I know back under the British Nationality Act 1981. Or immigration rules, so I know 1971 Immigration Act. Almost two different laws. Obi a British citizen biano or right of abode, which means onye subject to immigration control. Obi a indefinite bia or a subject. But so brother no reason tia unko British passport now person could DMP or Ghana. Or British dada. Enti wanya assign a chance. I just could track British citizenship. Miss Ramopa. So I say I don't call to prison. Let's say I be more called a prisoner. Omu ye omu yan for two. And I call prison. I was adi. So who person who MP or Ghana men call British citizenship. When I say who cry British passport and I won't cry no yeka. We are British. We are British by operation of law. It's either Section 1 of the British Nationality Act, Section 2, Section 3, Section 4, and for most adults, either section 6.1 or section 6.2. Ɔhene mesrɛ two nuanofo MP no pɛ sɛ ɔkɔdi a ɔnkɔtwa ne British citizen immediately na ɔnsa nkɔgye ne indefinite leave na ɔsɔ ɔyɛ application ebi under 10-year route no na ɔnkɔgye. Why?
Yo, Uncle Ben, watch it. Ama, Prophet, don't take one Uncle Ben Kasanka. So she children on came.
Well, Dabi, ono dia mema na kasa. Tio, babia mi hiti ama ono. Eye, question na wabisa se kra mi bebisa Uncle Ben another question edi ama. Inti gina so menko. Mi bebisa another question edi ama because who can say wunu no say opese okodi MP and Uncle Ben say wanya akoji certificate no wako naturalize no se okoji British passport no wa ankoji o indefinite ni de obetimi de tukwan ba ontimi nsan famba enti bi bisa question akosi wa asem no so na sese ya no once wanya naturalize no papa ekire say ni indefinite no asay ontimi mfa anya hwi biem chirichi mu ho na obi nti ase se na menu yen eken na share code no ehu behia ehia ni enja ntungu.
Well, first of all, who want definite now could British citizenship? We indefinite biom. It's gone. Me who Ghana for omo passport stamp I friend vignette no from 1972. Passport egusu be say. Amu tu kwan ase de no mo de kire. No mo de ni kwa na ka ho. Who could British citizen na? O sa de no ntimi nye. The Haiti America sa mo very careful. So we are British citizen. We indefinite no. We upgrade you. Indefinite no. We under 71 rules. British citizenship. We under 81 Nationality Act. Omo mobra. We are British. We are British by operation of law, either through registration or naturalization or by birth. So I don't know. Won't mean you indefinite. Old one I want to be. Ain't you koye hivi sakra emfa. And you're very, very, very careful. So, who are British citizenship? Now, person with British passport. I was say, Ghana passport, no. What they call the right of abode is in Mao. Who call Ghana there any problem? Oh, bar right of abode na your vignette because any subject to immigration control, no. We here e-visa. And to mama and Shannon's, but advice I'm a man only an person who could be empty. When person children friends, yeah, they know I could to prison and could you charge no. So on your careful and son I could this IMP no or you're British on your Ghana ni. Although say Ghanaian law allowed dual nationality no for the purposes of election and in certain positions in Ghana no who could have dual nationality including Ghanaian nationality yet mean could be MP. And you're very careful. Why?
Yeah. No. Yesi kwam. Na ene yedi course no ebesi enne anopa yi. Ene nti wohwe o time na 12 minutes past 10. Adwoa eba abetena konwam na ono so ede ne de abefam ama enne. Ye fra me Bishop Stanley Osebri Osemi bedi chiame ema BWF solicitors me enche me the address ne telephone number no ebetu dwama papa me pacho Pamela beba ne ana
Pamela enti or
me
the
pacho
brofo beto aso
me pacho papa emfa namra.
Good morning, Bishop. Good morning, Mr. Osu. Good morning to our lovely viewers as well. Today we spoke about children of EU nationals who are over 21 years still qualify for settlement even if they are no longer dependent on their parents. So it's important to know that if you are making an application under the EU settlement scheme and you are 21 and above, you need to prove dependency on your parents. So if you are making the application as a dependent of your mother, your father, or your step parent, you need to prove that you are dependent. And dependency can be that maybe they provide you with food, they provide you with accommodation. You are financially, you are dependent. Whatever kind of dependency you are dependent on them, you have to prove that you are indeed dependent on them. Um, In the case of Ali versus the Secretary of State, it has been said it's a Court of Appeal case. It was held that um, if you have been given 5 years under the EU settlement scheme at the time of your application, it doesn't matter that maybe you are no longer dependent on your parent, you can still be given indefinite leave. So you have to prove these five things: that you have been given 5 years under the EU settlement scheme, that at the time of your application, you prove that you are a dependent, and you have to also prove that you are still in the UK. And the last thing is you have to prove that at the time of your application, the person you were dependent on was also in the UK. So now the only problem is that you should have made your application by June 2021. If the situation comes where you did not make your application by June 2021 and you are now putting in such an application, the likelihood that it will be refused by the Home Office is very, very high. And the solution to this is you have to maybe put in the application again and you have to explain. So you could write a cover letter explaining why you didn't make your application before June of 2021. So under the immigration rules, there are some exceptions that apply. So you would have to provide reasonable grounds for not submitting your application by June 2021. And the main reason is you can use the case of Ali versus the Secretary of State to say that your application was refused. But in this case, when you put in the application, it was refused. When you took it to for an appeal, it was also refused. But then the case of Ali versus the Secretary of State says that the Home Office and the courts are wrong in their decision, in that at the time of the application and when you were given your 5 years, it means you prove that you were indeed a dependent. And so it doesn't matter that now you are not dependent, because as you've come, you could now be working, you could have now grown, you have gone to school, so you've gotten a job. So you probably are not dependent on whoever you were dependent on. Does not mean that you were not once dependent on them. So you can write in your cover letter that from this case, it's proven that I was dependent on maybe my father, my mother, or my step parents. But when I made the application, they refused my application because they said I was not dependent. But then I am dependent. From the case of Ali, I have now found out that I am dependent and I can get my indefinite leave. And so that is the reason why I did not put in my application before June of 2021. So please, I hope this gives all of us hope. So anybody who is has been refused the application, it's not too late for you. You can still do it. You can make your cover letter. This case of Ali versus the Secretary of State is very groundbreaking. It's very helpful. So the fact that you have been given your 5 years, you can still go and apply for your indefinite, because at the time of your application, you did prove dependency. That's important to note, that you've been in the UK, and at the time of your application, to the person you were dependent on was in the UK. I hope this helps all of us. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Mame lawyer. God bless you. Papa, any adi jumadi ni bisi for when masimu itwato kra emaye na
Yo,
injai ha emanana.
Bishop, yɛda wase, yɛda Rainbow phones wase. And nkɔmmɔde a yɛde abrɛ mo no very key. Yɛ key because the focus no yɛse yɛboa community no. Nti chance bi a wɔwɔ bi a mobɛtumi use no, ɛne ne yɛde aba no. But na mmom, wante aseɛ yie a, mesrɛ wo, menkɔyɛ pocket lawyer nkɔma wrong advice. Mo phone call, mo ha, frɛ no yɛ free. Utimi frɛ, yɛbɛtumi ne wakasa. But wo hia advice a, of course, BWF solicitors wɔ hɔ. Wobɛtumi afrɛ anytime. Anaa waba ha, anaa yɛne wayɛ Zoom, anaa yɛne wayɛ WhatsApp call. Ne nyinaa no, yɛbɛma wo advice. De biom, deɛ yɛka kyerɛ obiara ne sɛ, wokɔ baabi a yɛma wo advice a, kɔ lawyer hɔ, mpamokyɛw. Because social media nti, nkurɔfoɔ bebree ma advice, but saa nipa no ɔma wo advice na ɔnyɛ lawyer. Nti bi wɔ hɔ a nuances bi ɛka ho anaa case law ɛwɔ akyire no ɔnte aseɛ na akɔyɛ biribi wɔ hɔ. Nti moma yɛnhyɛ ne nso. Wokɔtuu se a, wonkɔ shoemaker hɔ, wobɛkɔ dentist. Saa na wobɔ wo ho ban a, na ɛfa mmara ho a, okomrani no ho onko obi a sebe oye buga buga nti de medi jamono no
Yo, emo se unim na okotu nse na oko shoemaker ho a odi glue nu ebe fam wano no kura wuntimi muye ense ne so a wuntimi ntu na ye case ama enti he na obeko BWF solicitors ye were 4th floor of Anna House 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road 7 Sisters Landing N15 4NP Epacho fre office number no 0208 493 7340. Office number 0208 493 7340. And now say 077 127 61884. 077 127 61884. Aha, enane, meri jumadini nyina besi. Ye frame Bishop Stanley Osebre Osei. One timinka makrao. So hwehwe bibi una be hu media. A Prayer Temple International Ministry. Anyumri ehoni beshia. Makrao kra. Bye bye. Rainbow.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, 7 Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.